Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good day, good day, good day. Hello, and welcome to Journal with Me. I'm Kathy Hampton, Wellness and Healing Practices for Women 50 and beyond. Thanks for joining me, especially if you're seeing this on the replay, as we don't have any visitors yet or journalers yet. But welcome to this channel, my channel, where I talk about uh, journaling as a practice for wellness and healing, as well as helping women to get unstuck from whatever they are feeling stagnant in, whether that be a job, whether there be a relationship or relationships, whether that be just their lifestyle, that they are feeling a little bit in place and they've been in this place for a while and that they don't know how to move or get into another space or place that they have maybe put on the back burner. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, what I do talk about is journaling, wellness practices that may help with healing if one is feeling broken, feeling that they are not whole, their body, mind, and spirit are not quite intact or the way in which they would like them to be. Um, then journaling is a practice that I highly recommend, and that's what we do here on Tuesday and Thursday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do that in community. And when I say community, we have regulars come and spend time in this space to journal together. I've been doing this since really not on YouTube, but really since the pandemic, when I held journaling um, workshops for an extended period of time where we got together and we wrote, and we wrote with prompts, without prompts. We had discussion, and it really, really was a positive space. And hello, Abba. Thank you for joining today. Greetings to you. And I appreciate you coming by. Hello, Black Art Appraiser Advisor. Good day to you. And Janara, hello. Good to see you again. Yeah, good to be here. Happy holiday prep to all. Yes, as many of us are preparing for the holidays. So thank you for joining me. And thank you if you are seeing this on the replay for trying journaling out, or if you are already journaling, I'm glad you made it back to watch us on the replay. We start with settling in. I'm actually writing a post to go on my Substack about settling in a different context. But we here want to settle into the space right now to get ourselves, comfortable, to open ourselves up to what might come up, opening up so that you can uh, express yourself in your writing. When relaxed, um, all things seem to be a little easier, right? And because we write with free flow mode, we just want things to flow, without hesitation, without difficulty, with ease. So as you're writing, things come up. It's a stream of consciousness. The stream flows, right? So we want our stream of consciousness to come up and out, maybe on a page. Um, so in order to do that, let's get comfortable right now with a little bit of a meditation and breathing, breath work. So if you're seated in a chair, you want to make sure your sits bones are on that chair. You're not lying kind of on your back, your lower back or lumbar area. So just get seated, get comfortable, place your feet on the floor. If you are in fact um, in bed, lying down, good for you. Lie down on the back with palms facing upward, straight arms down on the bed, and get comfortable there also. Closing the eyes if you'd like. I choose to close my eyes, looking inward, slowing my speech, slowing down, allowing myself to breathe in my normal pattern. You can also place your hand on your chest and your heart and feel the ebb and flow of your chest. Making sure your shoulders are kind of melting down your back, not up by your ears. Just take a slight inhale and exhale, allowing you to settle in. I invite you to speak a word of gratitude, such as thank you. I'm grateful for this time. You may want to set an intention for today's practice. Now let us take our 3 cleansing breaths. Inhaling through the nose, holding it for a second or two, and then exhaling through the mouth with a sigh, a sound, a moan, emoting, a lot, squeezing the air out of the diaphragm. Inhaling now, a first round through the nose. Holding it. One more time, allowing the diaphragm to blow up and squeezing that air out. One last time, inhaling through the nose. And recalibrating your breath, bringing it back to your normal pace. Now slowly, gently opening the eyes, fluttering the eyelids, coming back to your surroundings, your familiar place, okay, or the place that you are in, right? Okay. I want to say hello to Kim MM. Thank you, Kim, for joining us this morning. So I hope this is a great time and you've settled yourself in, and we will begin our practice, whether that be your journaling. I have a journal here. I have a pen. All you need is paper, pen. If you are continuing your practice of meditation, feel free to do that in this next 15 minutes with us. And this is a place for wellness and healing practices, plural. So if journaling is something that you might want to do at another time, or you prefer yoga, meditation, prayer, chanting, walking, anything that may be of healing to you, please be sure to honor yourself in that practice. I'll be placing myself on mute and we'll come back in the next 15 minutes, and we'll spend more time together after that. Okay. Happy journaling or happy practice to you. Okay, our 15 minutes is now up. If you are still writing or in your practice, continue if you need that. This is just a note um, to let you know that our time is up. You can always place me on mute so that you don't hear me or silence me, right? And come back if you'd like. I'll be here for a few more moments, minutes. Um, so I got up early this morning and started my I guess it would be journaling, but my morning pages. Um, I was asked to wake my son up at a certain time because he knows that I get up early. And I did all of that, prepared for the day, made coffee. And I did something I haven't done in a while, and that was to turn on Insight Timer, my meditation app that I really like. And I haven't been using it lately, but I just felt like putting some real soft music on, and I did that. And there's a challenge. They have these challenges on Insight Timer. And I signed up for the intentions challenge. Every morning you get I believe it's for the month of January, get an intention. You set your intention, and then you also listen to someone else's talk about an intention. And that's a challenge for 30 days. So I did that and put on some music, and it was really good. Good music. A 2-minute meditation I actually sat through. So I did a lot this morning. I did a lot. But then I looked at Instagram, and someone that I follow, I hadn't seen in a while, was a man by the name of Joel, I believe it's Denton, Dentin. And I really, really appreciate him. Um, and somehow he got on my algorithm um, because he talks about uh, loneliness from a broken heart. And he shows these beautiful spaces and places where he has moved to. I believe it's in Ireland. And yeah, I think it's in Ireland that he's moved to. And he has, and he did so because of loneliness. Out of loneliness, he moved to this place. And what stuck out for this post that he actually speaks through is that he talks about place places, and how places don't necessarily heal you, and how uh, he has had to find healing in different ways when he thought moving to this new place would be a place of healing. And it really, really struck me um, that it was something I have been writing about and wasn't quite sure how to bring home my message in my writing. And he actually, um, I won't say we were in alignment with the message that I'm trying to, or the post that I'm going to be posting. We're not necessarily in alignment, but it was similar. The words that he used were different, and his words had to do with place. Usually, I talk about time. I talk about time quite often, about magical moments, about you know moving from past, present into the future, which I realize the future never comes because it's like the next day, or and you just begin again. So you know, um, so we're different, but it really struck a chord with me and was very inspirational um, in this post that I've been trying to write, and brought me some clarity. And some of the things that I want to impart on you, if you don't have Instagram or don't, you know, necessarily, uh, use social media this way, but he is an artist, and you may appreciate what he has to say. His name is Joel Denton, and he says places don't heal us or our broken hearts, right? Um, you know, he used the term thin places. And thin places, he explains, is a Celtic term that refers to um, it's a thin place is the past, present, and future. And as I said earlier, just a few moments ago, I don't think about the future, but what I do know that we have talked about here in this setting is magical moments, things that places that we go through, like if we're taking a walk or we're in our house and we see something in the corner of our eye, and that moment that we see it or something that brings forth kind of like this moment that you are inspired by, right? A flower that's blooming, a note that you saw posted that you've forgotten about, um, a person who you think is somehow attractive and maybe the strangest ways, and you just pass them by or you think about them and they inspire you. So he was talking about places, the thin places that could be, um, as he says, these thin places let us in. They hold us close just long enough for us to see ourselves, right? So, a place where you can see yourself and be yourself is what he's saying. You see yourself and you learn about yourself in just a moment. And that so inspired me because uh, sometimes we think that we have to be in the grandest of places. So this Joel talks about um, moving to a whole new place and then getting there and not liking it at first, not enjoying it, right? But over time, he's found the thin places, right? The thin places that let him in, holding him close, long enough for him to get to know himself. So I want to impart that upon you, provide that, invite you to think about those things. Maybe journal about it. Where is your thin place? Have you experienced a magical moment lately that has made you think about who you are now in the moment or in that moment? right? Or that has let you in, right? Has drawn upon you in some way, whether that be physical, mental, emotional, right? Has set a mind, a moment in your mind that makes you say, oh, okay, wow, that really resonated with me, right? So these magical moments or these thin places uh, may help you uh, reflect about what it is that you may have been ignoring, right? These things or times that you have said, oh, it doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. But then you go back and think about things, or your memory is jogged in some way, and it may take a place of being, right? To take you to where you really want to be, right? Or to see yourself. What I've learned about uh, in the last year and a half since I have relocated to a new place, a big, new place, is that I'm learning about myself. And when I learn something new about myself, I'm like, whoa, okay, I get it. I get it. Or or I wish I had known that before. But you won't, I couldn't have learned that before until I got to a place, a certain place. As we are 50 and beyond, we keep learning. At least I hope you are learning about yourself more and more each day, or taking the time to get out and expand yourself and learn more and more about yourself, because all we have is time to do that. And it helps us to get unstuck and to learn about ourselves in the place that we are in, whether that place be, again, mental, physical, or what it is right here, physical, mentally, or emotionally, or the status, right? The status that you're in. Yeah, a place of being. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I'll be writing an article that hits upon some of this. Uh, and I hope to post it today or tomorrow in Substack. In the description, you'll see a link to my Substack account, and it's really about wellness and healing. The writing is for that purpose, as I write essays, poems, um, blogs, I guess, blog posts, all in the same space. And you'll find other uh, things about my website, coffee, buying me a coffee in the description as well. So I hope that you will next, either today or tomorrow, check in and see what I've written. I want to also encourage you to take time for yourself and pat yourself on the back, affirm yourself. It is Affirmation Thursday, and this is the time when we give ourselves a round of applause with a powerful, positive statement about you, affirming yourself, right? Uh, and I think I wrote one down when I first started writing for myself. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I guess it's somewhat of an affirmation. I wrote, as I learn the crafts of writing, the more I seek inspiration from various sources. So I am learning. That's a good one. I'm learning more about myself. And as I learn more about myself, uh, I, I find pride in knowing more about myself. It's kind of strange to say that, but it's true. It's like, uh, I know what I have learned in the past, but as I continue to learn about myself, I feel even better about myself, right? I'm expanding myself, I'm opening up myself to different points of view or to other new people. Also, just learning about the world, learning about differences that I hadn't been exposed to, and learning about the the pursuit of a new lifestyle as a writer. It's been showing me a lot uh, of information about myself. It's showing me about my impatience. It's showing me about um, what makes me feel more creative. Uh, it makes me realize that I have forgotten some things that once upon a time I knew, but now because I'm using certain um, certain skills or certain, I don't know what you would call it, certain parts of my brain, right, that I am learning again. So yeah, it's very it's so I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for learning about more about myself as I continue to write. So I hope that you can affirm yourself. What is it that you can say about yourself positively, proudly, right? And yeah, positively, powerfully. What can you say about yourself today? Affirm yourself today. There's something so good, so great, and um, so wonderful about you, each and every one of us. Um, and we need to say it more. We can smile a lot more if we do that for ourselves. I got up this morning with all the intentions of just waking up my son so he could go and work out at the gym before going to work, making sure that my grandcat was in good spirits. She's doing better. She was fed, she has plenty of food, and she's taken care of. But then I, realized that I was feeling good after listening to good music and feeling inspired by uh, the voice and sound of this artist who uh, was talking about something that kind of hit home and it gave me inspiration to write what I have been writing on but had not finished because I'm writing so much. So it's amazing what we can find out about ourselves in quietness too, in the quiet places. So I encourage you, if you are feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling maybe unsure about whatever is going on around you, is to get quiet, put on some uh, a thinking cap or sit in meditation where you can feel energetic afterwards. But sometimes quiet can bring upon you some inspiration. Yeah. So I hope that is helpful to you today. Um, and yeah, if you're in fact seeing this on replay, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell on YouTube, and leave a comment and spend some more time with us in community on next Tuesday. Let's see. Yeah, next Tuesday. Next Thursday, let's see. Ooh, next Tuesday, I may not even be here. Only because uh, there is an appointment that I have to go to. So next Tuesday, I won't be here. Actually, next Thursday, I probably will not be here either. Next week, I will not be here. um, as the holiday rolls along, I will be moving about appointments, but uh, I will be posting in my Substack, and you can always go to my website to read up more about me. And it's old information, but I'll be back on the internets and in this space soon after Christmas holiday. All right. So I look forward to spending uh, that time with you, and hope that you have a great day. Uh, Want to say thank you to Kim M. T. Gaynor Jennings. Abba, thank you for coming. Janara, Black Art Appraiser Advisor, thank you for joining us today in community. And I'll be in touch with you very soon. All right. Take care and much love to you.